Hi guys, Golden Pokemon here, and welcome to another opening video. Today we're going to open Shiny Star V and Shiny Star V. So we're going to open two. And we're going to open these two because we just heard today that the Shining Fates has been announced for February 19th, which is really super exciting stuff. So we're going to see the English set officially announced today, and they showed us some preview of the new products. I think we have 5, 6, or 7 of the Shiny V and VMAXs that are going to be in the promo boxes. I think Shining Crobat VMAX and V, and Dragapult, and Alagos, and I think there's a handful of them that are going to be there. So this is our 17th and 18th box of the case, which means after these we have 2 more left. And like I promised, I'm going to do a video after this showing the progress that we've made on the product. Anyways, if you're not following us, it's Golden Pokemon on YouTube and Golden Goldn Pokemon on Instagram. You can check out our videos from before. So pretty exciting stuff about the new product coming out. And I'd like to get your your feedback on what you think. And you know, I'm excited about it, but the truth is the fact that there are so many of the V's going into promos kind of takes away from what made this product so fun, which was, you know, kind of the fact that there are so many shinies. I'm sure that means that there's going to be less shinies. Maybe there's going to be cards that were not in this set that will be shiny, which I kind of find it hard to believe, but it's always possible. We've seen it already with Champion's Path with the product coming out earlier. And so we could see some other product, but the truth is, I don't know if it's going to be as fun, because this one, you know, you kind of know that you get one box, you're guaranteed to get some great cards, Ditto VMAX, and that kind of makes it, you know, a little bit more predictable, but the predictability is what makes it a little more exciting too, because then you're willing to commit a little bit more. Champion's Path was a little bit long in the tooth. I mean, it was really hard just to get even a regular full art, and the other rainbows were hard to get. And you know, a lot of people got frustrated buying a lot of packs chasing the 2 Charizards, but you know, that's what you get for trying to chase those cards. But at the same time, there weren't any other rewarding cards in the set. We know that this product, ooh, look at that. Shiny V Centercroach, or as we say, Mr. Fire Poopy Pants. Very nice, looks really great, look at those colors. But, you know, of course, whoa, we're losing our box here. Look at you. You know, the big problem is, you know, you don't want to end up buying a lot and pulling and not getting anything. And the other thing too is the base sets before the shinies, like in Hidden Fates, tend to be smaller. So I'm curious to see what they do in that. And of course, they gave us those triple birds and rainbow in the last Hidden Fates. So there's a possibility that we'll see some new cards. You know, it's a couple months away at this point after Christmas and Rillaboom VMAX. So we'll have a lot of time to speculate what we expect to see, and I'm sure, you know, stuff will start to leak out and we'll see a lot of those options. But you know, this format, 130 secrets, yeah, a little tough probably for an English set, especially without having booster boxes and fixed ways, because everything's in promo boxes. And of course, we're going to expect, you know, what happens with most of these really hyped up products is we're going to see a lot of product be bought out by people that just want to resell, which will of course drive prices up. And for people like you and I who just, you know, want to open product and collect and have fun with it, are going to have a hard time procuring the product. So word of advice, if you can, and I'm sure everyone is trying to, but if you can, go to your local card store. Go to your local card store in your town and try to pre-order your product with them. First of all, the more support you give to our local card stores, the longer they can stay in business, the longer they can stay, wow, cool. The longer they stay in business, the better it is for the hobby, because the more the product gets allocated to big box stores, I know it makes it easier in some towns. Oh, amazing rare, look at that Kyogre. Some small towns to to get the product where, you know, in many cases you may not have it available. The truth is, you know, all that product that ends up in a Walmart or Target or EB Games or any of those kind of places, you end up with massive lineups or people reserving product on the side. I mean, go to those stores too and try to reserve as well if you can, but the truth is the product that's going to that store for a resale purpose, it just gets bought out by people that are trying to make some money reselling it. And there's nothing wrong with that. Everyone's within their right to be able to do that. But the truth is, it's not so fun. And I know a lot of people that want to introduce their kids to the hobby, but you know, the last 6 months has been pretty scary, price-wise and availability, and even, you know, just people showing the prices of packs that it's hard for them to get it. So, you know, if you can, go to your online, to your local hobby store, or even around the corner if you have one in the area. Try to support them first. You know, if you support them, they'll always support you. So in the future, hopefully they'll be able to help you out when there's a time where there's a product you can't get. And they'll be able to say, hey, you know, supported us, so you're a good customer, so we'll get you some free products for your local dealer. And then, you know, try to go and, I guess, pre-order as much as you can. The more you pre-order, the less you're going to be susceptible to all the price gouging that will happen with this product. Because I guarantee the Shining Fates will be price gouged. There will be a lot of people right away within the release just selling it for 50% or 100% more than what they paid for it, especially the first group, because we know the first releases are fairly short. So, you know, that might be the case. So try to pre-order as much as possible. And it just gets you at least a guarantee that you'll have some product in your hand. And if you do want to go out after and buy it, and, you know, the resale price is crazy, you know, you're at your discretion. And, you know, everyone's allowed to spend a little bit more if they really want something. And if they know the demand's really high, people are allowed to charge more. It's, you know, there's nothing wrong with it. It's the way supply and demand works. But you can always try to avoid it if you just prepare a little bit earlier. And I'm sure the pre-orders are out today based on the announcement coming earlier. So, creamy cape. Oh, look at that. Shiny Oranguru. So that's it. Is that it? Apple, Heatran. See if that little glitch popped up. All right, so that was probably one of the plainer boxes I've seen since we've started opening. I mean, you're going to get a couple boxes that aren't as exciting as the other ones. But yeah, 3 shinies and a shiny V and 1 amazing rare. So that's box 1. We got a second box here. You know, feel free to drop your comments on what you think about the new set, how you think the format's going to be. I know it's tough when you have these box sets that only give you, you know, 4 packs, and they charge you $35, $40 for them, and you get all this extra stuff, and the promos will be good, especially the Vs, but, you know, slowly but surely the average price of the packs end up going up in relation to the, you know, the start product. And the other theory I have is that, you know, try to buy the product early. I find that you see a lot of good hits on the early product. Yes, there's a lot of people opening, which is a good reason why you see a lot of hits. But the truth is, you know, if I am selling Pokemon, I would probably want to show that the product is exciting by loading up the first batch of products available. And by doing so, you see a lot more hits. People post a lot more of them. And, you know, we all get more excited about it. Wow, there we go. Amazing, rare. Zamazenta V. So I always have the theory that, you know, the first couple of boxes, you know, if the first thing's an ETB or, you know, a 4-pack trainer box or something, you know, just a 4-pack, that usually the first batches always seems to have a little more fun. And, you know, of course, they're all being loaded based on the odds that they're going to load them at. You know, people say, okay, Charizard's tougher than everything else, but, you know, if you were to try to pick up any specific card in the set, the odds would be against you. I mean, the classification of, oh, V maxes or rainbows in general, yeah, the odds are better. But if you pick one specific card, let's say I want a Rainbow Marnie, well, that one card's going to be tougher to pull. It's just, you know, because it's, you know, let's say 1 in 10 rainbows, and then a rainbow is 1 every 2 boxes. So then you end up then 1 in 20 boxes. You know, that's the pull rate for specifically Armani. So it's just really luck of the draw in terms of how you do it. Some people can go and buy a lot of product and gives them a lot of chance, and so you see a lot of big hits, but you also see them opening a lot, so it's relative. And some people are just lucky. You know, I have some friends that are really lucky, and they seem to always be able to pull great cards right off the release. And, you know, they're the first ones to grade them and the first ones to have them. And, you know, if they are reselling them, they're the first ones to resell them, so they do get the advantage of the premium before everybody else gets the product. So that's kind of how it goes. So that's kind of the tips of how to get around it. I know some markets obviously are a little more strict about the day that it's released. Remember, February 19th, 2021 is the release date for Shining Fates. There are approved Pokemon dealers that sometimes get product in advance. And of course, we have reviewers who are lucky enough to get products sent to them, and they get to open the product way before all of us. And of course, that gets everything going and exciting, and we get to see a preview of all that stuff. I'm hoping to open the product the day of the release. I'm hoping that we'll be able to open a bunch of it. I may call on, whoa, almost dropped the pack. Woo. Call on some friends to hopefully help me, because, you know, if we can, we're going to try to not do this one box. We'll try to get a large amount. I don't know, a couple hundred packs at one time, maybe 1,000 packs. I don't know. Depends on what's available. No promises yet. Once we get closer to the date, we'll have a better idea. And I do want to try to get as much of the product open so you guys can see all the stuff. You guys know my girls and I like to complete sets. So, you know, we'll open as much as we can right in the beginning to get as many of the cards as we can. And as product becomes harder to get, you know, we'll start to try to look for the cards to trade for, and maybe buy some from some friends that don't want some of the commons or reverses or some of the easier shinies or the non-discrete shinies, and, you know, and that's what we'll try to do. What do we have so far? No shiny cards? Strange. Okay, that's a V. All right, we have 1 shiny and 1 amazing rare, and we have 4 packs left here. Okay, let's see what happens. Sorry, I'm not using the scissors. Someone has taken my scissors for a art project, so the girls have used it for something else, so I cannot find them. Once I get them back, I will go back to opening packs with the scissors. I like it. It's easier for the Japanese packs. And Eternatus V. Rare fossil. Let's see here. Okay, we've got 1 shiny and 1 amazing rare, and 3 packs left. Okay. I predict one of 2 things. Either each one of these will have a shiny in it, or before I flip this over, we'll have a shiny and a shiny V in 1 pack. I've seen that. Or we'll see a trainer and a shiny. Or maybe there's a God pack. We haven't pulled a God pack. It'd be the first one we've done, so that would be exciting. Trying some new, oh, there is a shiny right there. Trying some new techniques here. Obviously, this is probably we're still within the first dozen videos that we've created, and in doing so, you know, lighting has been challenging, and audio and things like that. So the first thing we thought we'd do, oh, look at that. See? Called it 2 shinies, a shiny and a shiny V in 1 pack. That makes sense. And so we're trying some stuff with some lighting, just to see if the lighting helps. A lot of times I like to do my videos at night. There's not a lot of natural light. It's hard to get good lighting without creating glare and, you know. Whoa, we're losing the box. Come on, Pikachu. Hold up. You got a little bit more to go. So we're trying something with that. I will try some miking with the girls. I know they're a little shy. Their voices are a little smaller than my voice, but we'll try some miking sometime before Christmas when the girls are finished school. And we'll try to see if we can get that going, and because they do have a lot more input than I do on all this Pokemon stuff. And they do have a lot more to say if they're given a voice. So I think they're getting used to the camera and stuff, and it's getting a little more exciting for them. Dragapult and Lapras VMAX. Okay. So we've got 2 shinies, shiny V, Amazing rare. So my prediction, oops, I'm gonna do that to the light. My prediction on this pack is a shiny card and a trainer. That's my prediction. Let's see if I'm right. And, or is it the infamous God Pack? No, no God Pack. All right, so what did I say? A shiny and a trainer card. That's my prediction. Oh, Fire Poopy Pants, Zacian Sword. Oh, it's an Obstagoon, or is that what it is? Galarian Obstagoon. So there's the shiny, called that first. So let's put that down. And then let's see, Sakune, Gorilla Boom, V, and an apple. Okay, well that's the box. So let's just go through this quickly. I'll do it box by box here. So right off we've got the two, get the right angle here, two amazing rare. So we had one per box. So no two, no offset by trainer or gold card. So none of that. Oh, Pikachu's gonna take a dive soon. We've got a Bolthound, or as Amazard calls it, this is Rocky V. And we've got these three. Obstagoon, Galarian Obstagoon. And then we got Mr. Fire Poopy Pants V. Oranguru. Don't know this guy's name. It's from the rare fossil. And Teapot. So those are the cards we pulled. Let's see. You know what? While we're here, let's open a third box. What the heck? Third box. So bear with me. Give me 2 seconds. Let's open up the third box. Yeah, let's do it. Here's a third box. Another box. Whoops, it's upside down. So the lighting's interesting. Not sure if I'm a fan of this YouTube lighting. It's got a lot of glare to it, which I'm not used to, but if you can get it on the right angle, the picture is really, really clear, which is really nice because you get some clear detail. Okay, let's see if we can open her up. All right, let's open this one up here. All right. I also have learned my lesson. Always film with AirPlay on, and because getting emails or phone calls while you're doing it is not the best. Obviously it cuts off the video and that makes it a little bit tougher. All right, so 10 more packs. So we're gonna do 3 boxes. This is box number 19 of the case. So there is one more left and that would be the last one. Whoops, sorry. What happened there? Okay, so we're gonna go through this. Again, and get that camera angle right. The cards do come out quite nice. We have one more box. So some of the highlights as I go through it right now is we've got 2 shiny Charizard VMAXs. We've pulled 3 gold cards. And I think we've pulled almost all of them without doubles. I think there's only 3 doubles so far in all the shiny cards we pull. So 19 boxes without any God packs. You're talking, sorry, this is the 19, so 18. So that's 40 plus 8 times 4, 32. So 72 shinies, between shinies and shiny Vs and VMAXs. And we only have 3 doubles, of which one of them is, of course, the Charizard VMAX. So I don't even count that as a double. That's like, why would you care if you had a double of that? I think everyone would want a double. So that's pretty good. That means we have about 75 cards for the set, which means there's still, fortunately, about 60 to go. Is that right? Whoa, I haven't seen this yet. Yeah, so there's about 60 to go, which is still a lot of cards. A lot of shinies. Oh, there you go. Another amazing rare. I think I'm getting a little jaded with these. There's only 3 of them. I mean, I know with Vivid Voltage there was 6, so it made it a little more fun. Same with the Japanese product, there were more, so got a little more variety on them. The 3 in this one set, considering how much we've opened, yeah, it's getting a little long in the tooth to see it over again. Still exciting, but, you know, still. I don't know what they're going to do for the Shining Fates. Ooh, cutie. That's the little Toxtricity dude, right? He's cute. These are all cards I have not seen yet. So, Dragapult VMAX and reverse. So, you know, these are all new. Great. So we get to add these to the set again. No repeats. No doubles. It's unbelievable to have this many packs and not have any doubles. So, super happy. Well, but we haven't seen a regular Shiny V. Regular Shiny V Charizard. So that'd be nice. Haven't seen a Marnie yet either. That's another hard card. Lapras V and Aglish reverse foil. And we haven't taken a inventory on the reverse foils. I think I promised you guys I would. I will do it after this, just to go through and see how much of the actual reverse foil set we were able to finish. And we'll be able to tell. I do like when the card's in focus here, I do like this soft lighting, but I think when you get on a weird angle, it really gets like that. It gets really blurry, so you got to kind of find a sweet spot here. I think this is the same kind of lighting that the girls, Instagram girls, use to you know, pretty themselves up a little bit, lighten up their look. Okay, so we got 4 packs left. We have 1 amazing rare, 2 shinies. I'll let you guys figure out and predict what's left and take your guesses. Just mentally, you can do it in your own head. And then we'll figure out if we beat those odds. Again, average box, 3 shinies, 1 shiny VVMAX, 1 amazing rare. Anything beyond that, you've done well. Any of the bigger VMAXs, you've done well as well. So those are kind of the ways you look at it. Unless you have some, you know, some favorite Pokemons that you like, you know, maybe you like Scorbunny. Maybe that's the card you want. Maybe you like Mr. Fire Baby, Mr. Fire Poopy Pants. Maybe he's your favorite guy. So if you get a lot of him. I know the first couple of boxes, we got, I think, 3 Dittos in one box. The 2 regular V and VMAXs and the VMAX, the shiny VMAX. So that made me super happy. Oh, this Grookey's next evolution. I don't remember what his name is. Whoops. We are losing this box. The set's taking a bit of a beating, but here we go. Marnie. Ooh. That's Dragapult V. Did we pull the Dragapult V? Or did we pull the VMAX? Maybe a double. Don't know. Might be a double. I'd have to check. But it looks familiar. So that would be the second or the third V or VMAX double we've got. But I guess it's bound to happen. There's less. Obviously, there's 100 shinies. And there's only 22 V or VMAXs. So, you know, if you're opening 20 boxes, chances are you're gonna get some doubles. It's impossible to go without getting any doubles. So Hoopa, Toxtricity VMAX, and I don't know what this guy's called. I'm gonna have to ask my girls. All right, last pack. So predictions. Looks like we've made the odds. So I'm gonna pretend there's nothing in here and try to have the pack trick me into believing so. Then see, oh, no God pack. Yes. Haunter. Sakune. Yep, Allios V and Grookey. So far those 3 boxes, the last 3 boxes have all been within the odds that we expect. So, all good, all new cards. I think we might have this. I don't know. If we don't, then great. That's 17 of 22 or VMAXs or Vs from Shiny that we have that are original. I mean, I think I can name off the ones, obviously, the Shiny V Charizard we don't have. I think there's a couple of other ones that we don't have yet. So we'll see. We'll look at it and see where we are at the end of the 20 boxes. And I may do the reverse. I may say, what did we not get I mean, we'll go through what we got. We'll go through the pages. We'll go through the binder. We'll go through the highlights of what one case of Shiny Star V gave us. I think even without opening the last box, I think we're a huge winner to have 2 Charizard VMAX Shinies in one case. That's huge. I mean, the only other way I've seen things like that happen is if you get a God Pack and you get a Charizard V and a Charizard VMAX in the same one. But other than that, I haven't seen a case where 2 of the same Charizard VMAX, Shiny Charizard VMAX have been pulled. So automatically a winner. And then 3 of the 4 gold cards. That alone is huge. So, I think we've done fairly well. The last box, we're going to film on a separate one. And I think that's kind of the bonus one, and we'll see what we get out of it. We have not gotten a God Pack. I don't know what the odds are, but I'm hoping a God Pack in the last box mojo would be fantastic. So I'm going to leave it at that. Check out the other videos. Please subscribe. I've got a handful of subscribers right now, so any more subscribers help us, push to put more content out and open more product. And don't be shy if you have questions or anything like that. I don't know everything, but I think we've gone through enough of this. We know a lot about the Japanese products, a lot about the Japanese Pokemon centers, a lot about Japanese claw games. We know a lot about Japanese Cardass and pre-2000 Japanese cards. And, we do a lot of sets. So if you have any questions and weird oddities about sets, you want to see a card, I'm sure we can try to pull one up and show you the raws if it's anything from any of the recent sets. So hope you enjoyed, and bye.